Yo, what is up guys? Freaking long awaited video because we are working on that car right there, the IS300. Hope you guys have been doing good. We are working on the freaking IS300. What are we doing to the IS300? Well, this video I guess is gonna be a how to nightshade your tail lights. Gonna make these things look badass. Been wanting to do this for a very long time. Man, I hope you guys are doing good. Thanks for clicking on another one of my videos. As always, if you like these videos, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on it. You know what to do. We're gonna jump into this bad boy. I got the old VHT Nightshade. I think what I'm gonna do is, you guys have seen on IS300 sometimes they have this part clear and the top part red. So what I think I might do is do that, do the top part red, and then mask this part off and maybe do the bottom with a very, very light, just dark clear. This paint is looking a little bit more shiny than normal. I put some special stuff on it that I've been putting on the 240 lately. This stuff right here, I've been using it to clean my car up at the track, this Rain-X whatever waterless wash, but I realized that it makes this car look really shiny. It's not really on there right now, even though it's still shiny, and this is vinyl too, but I'm gonna put it on the IS300 and see if it looks really shiny. So it did, and I like that. Extremely exciting news. We're not talking about the Milwaukee air blower. These things are pretty exciting. They can really blow, if you know what I'm saying. But we got for the IS300, I know you guys have been wanting to see this for a long time. I've been talking about it for a long time. Look at this right here. We have a manual transmission, a CD009 or whatever they want to call these things nowadays. Some of them are 9, some of them are whatever people say they are. The main thing is it's a 350Z transmission, and that is exciting. So I got this bad boy from my buddy Chris at Top Garage. Shout out Top Garage. Used to work there. Chris is a buddy of mine. He's gonna put a G-force in his car, so he let me have this, let me rephrase that. He's putting a G-force in his car. This transmission grinds third, so he sold this to me for a really, really good deal. Basically just the cost of the adapter plate. So we're gonna see if maybe we can pull this apart or do something to fix the third gear. If not, we're gonna get this thing up and going with a manual, do the swap, and then eventually change that transmission out to one that's not grinding. Hopefully, I'm optimistic with the right fluid or pulling apart. Maybe there's something I can do to like mess with some shit or something and it'll not be so bad. Yeah, I'm really, really hyped to start working on this thing a little bit more, get it all dialed in. Also, we gotta fix this rear fitment. Like, ugh. We gotta get that. We gotta get that a little bit more dialed in. Might even have to throw these stage wheels on there just to see what it would look like. All right, so how to nightshade your tail light. First thing you're gonna wanna do is get your freaking tail light out. So how you do that is you pop the trunk. Well, this is the part where you hope that you don't have something in your trunk that you forgot about. So, because you're doing it on camera, luckily my trunk is clean. So if you're doing this on an IS, you're gonna need a flathead screwdriver, pop these little covers off. Maybe it's my old memory from pulling these things off years ago, or if it's just a good guess, but then you're probably gonna need a 10mm. Would you look at that? You need a 10mm. If you drive some sort of American car, you're gonna need whatever they drive a self-tapping with. There's some damage to the bumper. That's when a young Wilbur put this thing into a ditch. So part of what happened was I had to glue this taillight back in years ago, so hopefully it comes out nicely. But you know, we're moving up in the world because now I pilot this bad girl at 100 plus sideways next to my friends. You know, that just goes to show you that if you put your car into the ditch on the street, oh, would you look at that, comes off with ease. And that is how you pull off an IS300 taillight. This is my little bit of damage. That's a lot of damage. Phil Swift reference, if you guys didn't know. But this is where I put a little bit of glue and I held that thing back on there. So at this point, if you drive a BMW, you could just, well, you're done at this point because y'all don't use your blinkers anyways, so you might as well get rid of them, right? I'm interrupting this video to give a little shameless plug. My clothing brand, Relentless Co. Relentless Co. is a clothing brand I wanted to start a little while back to basically embody the entire culture around motorsports and extreme sports in general. If you're relentless, you do what it takes to be out there. You're gonna fix a trailer tire on the side of the road. You're doing whatever you need to do. You're driving aggressive on track. You have a low car. You're whatever it might be. You're doing it to a relentless extent. That to me is what motorsports is about. It's what extreme sports is about in general. So if everything I just said sounds exactly like you live the lifestyle that creates, you're relentless, go down in the description, smash that link, go check out the brand. Thank you. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this thing off with alcohol first, then mask it, then wipe it down again, just because this still has some of that Rain-X stuff and I want my masking to stick good, and then take it outside and spray it. It's pretty straightforward. Pretty stoked on how these things are coming out. They're not super dry, but they sort of feel dry enough to like barely touch it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this masking off just to see how it's gonna look, and maybe not even do the bottom. I'm not 100% sure, because on my 240 it's just clear and I kind of like that. So I'm gonna put it up there and just see. What do you guys think? Leave it clear, make it dark. Not sure. So this is what it's looking like. I really just cannot decide if I want to put the bottom tinted dark or just leave it clear. I can't decide at all. Looked at it so many different ways and just, man, I don't know. So I think it just took me a second of looking at this thing. At first, I didn't really, I don't know, I was just kind of not even really sure if I liked it. But now, the more I look at it, I'm like, hell yeah, this thing's looking pretty sick. I'm gonna get this fitment fixed in the back, make that a lot wider, finish the lip kit all the way around it, throw that manual in there. This thing's gonna be dialed. Looking forward to it. So I did decide I want to go ahead and put the bottom part with just a very, very slight dark tint to it, probably only one coat, and then I'm still going to hit it with the clear coat and make it look that much better. Pretty stoked on the black bottom. I think that looks really, really sick. Pretty hyped on that. Yeah, dude, I think that looks so much better. Alright guys, I think that's gonna do it for this video. That is sorta how to nightshade your taillights. If you like it, drop a big like down below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.